I don't feel regret. The reason why I don't feel regret is, number one, it's already happened. What's the point in dwelling on it? I just move on. Number two, anything that I know I could possibly have regret for, I've already thought about it. Like, there's no point in me thinking about that or dwelling or regretting it, because I consciously made that decision. And every decision you consciously make and you've accepted, it gets rid of the regret. You have to make peace with your decisions, especially the difficult ones. So the first thing you need to do is think backwards. If you were on your deathbed right now and you look at your current life, what is everything you're going to regret? And that's how you're going to prevent feeling regret in the future. Maybe it's spending too much time on your phone when you could have spent that time calling your parents. Maybe it is working too much. Maybe it is sleeping in. Maybe it's even like not partying or like living your youth or being too hard on yourself. Work backwards. Think about everything that you are one day going to regret, and then come up with a plan to not feel that way anymore. So anyways, regret is just a waste of time. You honestly need to be a little bit thick-skinned with this, because it is easy to fall into a trap of regret, especially when it comes to perhaps losing time with someone we loved. And the only thing you can do if you feel like an immense amount of guilt or regret is to channel it into something else. Like, yeah, maybe your parent passed and you're like, I wish I gave them more attention, I wish I told them I loved them more. Go do that to someone else now. Like, you have to learn from that mistake and then channel it into something else. Regret also depends on what you are regretting. So maybe it is not how you treated someone. Maybe it could be like a missed opportunity, or you wish you didn't work harder when you're a kid, or you wish you bought that crypto opportunity, or you wish that you bought that stock that your friend recommended you, and now you lost out on all this money. You live and you learn. That's it. You live and you learn. You move on. I've seen people in their like who are dwelling on a mistake they made in their 30s. Oh my god, I could have been so rich now if I did this when I was in my 30s. If I bought that property, oh, we could be so rich. And it really like fucks them up, and they go on their deathbed like thinking about this. You can't live life like that. That is actually the opposite of a growth mindset. You're keeping yourself small, and you're not even giving yourself the opportunity to grow and move forward. Every mistake, instead of regretting it, you just say, thank you, universe, thank you, God, for showing me this lesson so I can now move forward and be better and not make this mistake again. Because everything you go through is an opportunity for growth. And if you choose to just sit, regret, feel sorry for yourself, wallow, feel shame, you're keeping yourself stuck. There's nothing to regret, because also everything that happens is meant to happen. And also, if I consciously chose it, I'm not going to regret it. I consciously made this decision. If it's a stupid decision, fine, I did it. Let's move on, let's learn. Have gratitude for what you still have. I've made so many mistakes. I'm a human, I'm not perfect, but I really accept the mistakes I've made, and I just really try to move on with it. Because you know what's gonna get me here to achieving my goals? It's actually failures. It's the failures along the way that's going to make you better. And everything, every challenge, every lesson, everything put in our pathway, it's there for a reason. No one cares, and the world keeps on moving. You can still have everything you want, guys, as long as you change your mindset. The things we regret doing every day, we know it. We feel shame, even though it's not conscious, it's unconscious. If I wake up late, I feel shame. If I go on my phone, actually, I feel shame. When I don't do these things, I know I'm not gonna regret it, and I feel happier already. I feel happier. Because you're also standing on business, and you're showing up for yourself, and you're proving to yourself that I can do it. So cut out the things that make you feel shame. Perhaps you've been saying, every day for 2 years, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, and you never do it. So you don't even trust yourself to get something done, and you feel shame and regret over that. But you know you can change everything today. You can make the decision to change, and everything will be different if you want it to be. And if you don't change, perhaps you don't even want to change. You're just saying to yourself, I want to change, or you're consuming media that's like, how to change your life, how to change your life. And if you don't do anything, you don't want to change.